check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man. I said I was going to squeeze this video in tonight before I close it in. Talking about Shakur Stevenson. Basically, it was going to be about Valdez, but I just watched his post-fight little thing he did, and he said that he won't Josh Warrington or Oscar Valdez. So let's talk about it. We back, Goodfellow Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss that video, another video. Share the videos, and yeah, it's his prerogative. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like Andre Ward say, I think he should get some more seasoning, but I think he can beat both of them guys right now. Okay, I was prepared just to talk about Valdez. I didn't realize he was ranked number 3 in the IBF. There is no number 2 fighter in the IBF, so he should be number 2. And guess what? The number 1 guy just lost to the champion and Kid Galahad, so he should drop well below. So, you know, this kid Shakur should be number 1 in the IBF and the number 1 in the WBO. Now, there's been talks about Oscar Valdez vacating the belt because he can't make the weight. Top Rank ain't in the business of, you know, feeding Mexican fighters to black fighters. All right? At the end of the day, ain't shit with him wrong with him making weight. I'm telling you that right now. He said he would have fought Carl Frampton later this year. At the end of the day, I thought you had problems making the weight. They know Shakur Stevenson is going to dismantle Valdez. And one thing about Top Rank, they really ain't into sacrificing Hispanic fighters to boost the profile of black fighters. And that's nowhere in boxing. You know, you see that in PBC with Gary Russell. He been chasing Leo Santa Cruz for how long? Unless you a Mayweather fighter, they not, you know, into that. Like Gervonta, they, you know, sacrificed Leo to Gervonta, but I heard they might have scrapped them plans. But for Stevenson, he got once-in-a-generational talent. It's a few of them guys out there that has that once-in-a-generation talent. I think it's him, and I think it's Devin Haney, and then it's the rest. All right? And maybe Jerron Ennis. I throw him in there, and the boys is a heavyweight, but he got that type of talent. Valdez, I thought, was probably going to be a pound-for-pound top 5 fighter, if not top 3. He just had a lot of ability. But you know what? That fight with Scott Quigg, he went to war with him, and it just hurt him so bad. You know, he let him rehydrate and come in. He missed weight, and he just took Oscar Valdez prime. Valdez, if he was at his best, it'll be a handful for anybody at 126. That's the only guy I thought that was gonna give Gary Russell a problem. But obviously, he went through that war with Quigg, and he got the problem with holding his jaw open. He about 3 inches shorter than Stevenson. Stevenson way bigger than him. But if Valdez can just find the fountain of youth, you know, and I heard he just, you know, his last 2 fights, he ain't looked that great neither. Yeah, at his best, you know, he should be able to get Shakur Stevenson, but he's not at his best no more. Well, we never knew what his best was because he got into that war with Quigg, and he got always open his jaw, and that leads to, you know, getting your jaw broke. I think he got his jaw broke versus Quigg as well. And, you know, at the end of the day, I just felt that he needed to use more of his rhythmic movement because he could fight like a black fighter. But right now, he know what time it is. They know that they need to duck and hide with Shakur Stevenson. And he was a silver medalist, and that's hard to do. And, you know, he is rangy southpaw. It's a problem. And I just think at this point, it ain't no easy fight with Valdez. I don't expect him to stop Valdez, but I think it's a close fight. I think Stevenson wins by 3 points. Now, Warrington, going overseas, he's fought overseas, obviously, to be a silver medalist in all the national and international tournaments he's been in. But it's a big thing about going overseas now that I'm noticing that a lot of fighters, you know, you look at Joshua fight over in the UK and then versus fight here. It's a drastic difference in physical performance. You look at you look at Ryota Murata, gold medal winner, fought in Vegas. He got outboxed for 12 rounds. Fought in Japan yesterday. You know, he ran through Rob Brandt in 2 rounds. So the drug protocol and the protocol are real different. They allow those UK fighters to get away, or international fighters to get away with, easier drug testing than it is in America. That's why more people get popped. But Warrington, he should be able to beat Warrington. Warrington struck with Kid Galahad. I don't think Kid Galahad that good. And I think Stevenson is a better fighter than Kid Galahad. And I think Warrington might be an easier stylistic fight for him, because Warrington is that UK fighter that want to come forward on the front foot. And he'll cause some issues early on. He's rough and tough. It kind of maybe like Salido versus Lomachenko, but I think Salido packed a bigger punch. Obviously, Salido missed the weight. It's not for a vacant belt. So it's a lot of different variables there. And I think Stevenson can have his way. Josh Warrington is, I don't know, is he 5'5", if that, can't really crack. He kind of overcomes with tenacity, with his ferociousness and his tenacity. I thought he lost to Kid Galahad by 2 points. I think I had it 2 or 3 points. But I think Stevenson can beat the hell out of Warrington. That'd be the safer fight, in my opinion. That's the safer fight, because he can't box with Shakur. I think Valdez still got speed. He still could punch. Underneath all the layers and the bullshit, he still got speed and he still got power. He a dangerous fighter. I think, Warrington just showed, he got shot more in his last fight with Galahad. I watched that. And the way he couldn't deal with those angles and the slickness of Galahad, I don't think he could deal with Stevenson. But, always to say, if that fight is over in the UK or over there in London, that's going with the whole drug protocol, the fishy referees, the fishy officials. I think if they fought on neutral ground, that's an easier fight for him. But given all that, I think Valdez, or just fighting for the, Joet Gonzalez, a guy I think who won tonight, or won on the 13th. Today the 13th. I don't know what the hell today is. It ain't the 13th, but he won on the 13th, and that's yesterday, matter of fact. And he looked good. I mean, I don't know if he looked good. He got the stoppage, but his record looked pretty good. And he said he'll stop Shakur Stevenson, so he the next highest rated guy in the WBO. Andre Ward called for him to say make Frampton and Shakur for the WBO. I don't think Frampton want that fight neither. He want to fight Valdez. So, like I said, man, I haven't watched a lot of I hope I said his name right, Joet Gonzalez, but his record looked good, so it's tough. But I like the chances of Shakur versus both of these guys, but you obviously want to take the belt from the champion. You don't want to win a vacant belt. But out of all the title holders, I favor him, except for versus Gary Russell. Gary Russell was a very good fighter. I think that fight can go either way. I probably favor Gary Russell, but Shakur is so much taller and longer and bigger than Russell. But only guy to really handle Russell was Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? So he on the wrong side of the street, as they should say. But with Stevenson, I favor him versus definitely over Santa Cruz. I think Santa Cruz is an easy fight for him. And Santa Cruz ain't good at all. He a stiff fighter. He get by throwing a lot of punches, and it's not an advantage that Stevenson don't have over Santa Cruz, other than experience. But Santa Cruz, he don't knock nobody out, so you ain't got to worry about him punching you hard. Valdez can punch. Warrington is tenacious and aggressive, and he can wear you down. He can hurt you. His record might not indicate a lot of knockouts, but he can get down. He can get down. But I like Stevenson over Valdez and Warrington. But I think the tougher fight is Warrington in the UK. I do, just with the UK. But if it's just like neutral field, it's Valdez. But we'll see, man. We'll see if they can make them fights, or they make the young bull wait, or they vacate and move up. It's always an excuse when it comes to fighting a black fighter. They could be green like Shakur Stevenson, a silver medalist, a bronze, a no medalist. It's always an excuse for them not to fight us. Oh, he don't bring no money. Oh, he don't sell nothing now. Or he don't do this. It's always an excuse for even black fighters to fight black fighters. It's always an excuse. And they use these excuses that these managers and these networks make, and the reason why at the end of the day, as a man, don't you want to prove to yourself that you can beat this guy? But when livelihoods is at stake, or finances at stake, food on the table at stake, I definitely understand. Take the easy route. But hey, Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love and support. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1 Boxing, get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much more. A little tired, but hey, share the videos. Let me know what you guys think. You think give a better shot, Valdez versus Stevenson or Warrington, one time versus the one.